The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some my head stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go double. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
For joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. You look at Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Zikma. Clock at 6. Siakam outside. Off target with his 3. Zadorus with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And he gets it to go.
This is why Halliburton is so effective in some ways. That tight handle, and he is fearless going to the rim.
Fires the 3, and Simons is good for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Halliburton. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Wherever he's gone, the shot has followed. Halliburton perfecting his craft in the mid-range.
The kick out to Town. From outside, off the mark. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Halliburton outside. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Out to the right wing. Zikma, no good. And Simons, who's got the ball here for the Suns. 3-point lead. Took him no time at all on that one.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Now, here is Halliburton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big-time finish on the drive.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. We talked about the growth of Tyrese Halliburton as a player. Coach's eyes lit up, saying, I'm in decision-making has gone to another level. It makes life harder playing against him, but as a fan of the league, you love to see it. Everyone is a fan. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And Doris Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint as the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Brooks with no one around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
Here's Shepard to the wing on the left. Back to McConnell. They set the pick over Porter.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
And once again off the mark by Indiana. On the wing, Porter. Towns, the screen. Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Huff. Nailed from three-point land.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Toppin with it. Nothing on the board. And Toppin throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the end of the Pacers. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
It's deflected. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Pass to Nesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam.
Boy, Aaron Nesmith has put in the work on his shot, and it is paying dividends. That's a big-time bucket.
And let's go courtside. There's some news on Anthony Simons. Allie, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns about his status. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Porter here with... Oh!
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Here's Nembhard. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Indiana making some changes. Phoenix leading by 13. Pass to Gillespie. From the arc. It's hauled in by Huff.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. It's Powell on the wing. No good from outside. 1:19 left in the first half. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's McConnell. There's the steal. Here's Fleming. He has yet to score. Pass to Gillespie. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And the call will go against Grayson Allen.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
There's the screen. Takes it inside. Huff. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
His three-point shot can be streaky from game to game and season to season, but Melo's certainly a threat from out there.
Pass to McConnell. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And stolen by Simon. To the paint. And the dunk by Towns.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Simons surveying the D. Good if it goes. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Suns lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and his work on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Sigma. Stolen by Brooks. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They set the screen. Here is Sigma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
This is a bit redundant, but that's a nice pass by Halliburton. This guy knows how to run the show, folks.
Nembhard with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Sigma. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns here with a different look.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Foul. That's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Allen's shot is off. Pacers trailed by 21. Intercepted. There's the drive. Stolen. Pass to Nembhard. And that one is hammered home.
Just a great job by Andrew Nembhard when to leak out and how to finish in the open floor.
Allen outside. Here's Fleming. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Nembhard on the wing. Pass to Sigma. Beyond the arc. And it's blocked and erased by Powell. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Sigma, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And on the offensive end, Siakam so efficient. He makes a constant effort to find the open man.
And stolen by Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Fires the three. Back to Nesmith. Tries again. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, that's from the mid-range, and Aaron Nesmith just taking what the defender giving him.
Fleming. And a miss there on the triple. Pacers trailed by 17. Powell with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's the
31.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Towns the screen. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the three off target. Here is Sigma. Trying to break that ice cold streak. And got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. And stolen by Siakam. He tries for three. Nesmith. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Suns leading by 20. Out to Anthony. A three ball. Knocked away. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Now Nembhard. And count it from 19 feet away.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game, both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
At the line for the
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Now, here is Halliburton. Brooks grabs the board. That's a 2 from Towns. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton drives in. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Simons from outside. Pacers trailed by 19. Nembhard inside the three-point line. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Anthony. He drives in. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's a man with bad intentions. Melo in attack mode.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And finished off by Halliburton.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. And that one misses.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
At the line for your Suns, Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Here's McConnell. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Huff. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. Cuts off the pass.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's closer to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here's Porter. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen.